Hi guys and welcome back to the video. So I've pretty bad news. I started recording and I've done two things I think since previous episode, and the recording didn't went through. It just didn't record at all. So I'm pretty bummed out, but we're gonna make the best out of it. So what I did was I talked to Strickland, I'm sorry, to tell him what happened to his drug recipe that he asked for. Then he asked me if I wanted to help him um, make his medicine even better, so I accepted. So I need one more potassium permanganate or something like that for him. I don't know exactly where to get that, so I'm not gonna focus too much on that. I'm just gonna see if I can find it somewhere randomly. Then I confronted those two with the failed operation they did with a patient, and Gwyneth actually I'm missing a word here. Gwyneth admitted she took the blame for Tippets, and then Tippets actually said he did it, and now it's covered up. But there's still more hints I need to find about those two. She needs a higher level of mesmerize as well. So I'm pretty bummed out, but we're gonna make the best out of it. So I wanted to go back to the main quest, and now we need to put an end to the blackmail for our beautiful wife, Lady Ashbury. I don't know if she's my wife. Well, I do know she's not my wife, but come on, look at her. She will be. Also, I finally found out how to get the DLC items I bought. So we have the Dragonbane and we upgraded it. So we got blood per hit, and then we got the Barker pistol. We also got serums finally. So we got blood and healing. So I'm happy we didn't do anything too important previous well, the time I played that you didn't see. I just wouldn't want to record, sadly enough. District state is serious. Damn. How is this so high level? I'm level 10. What boot boys notes? Concerning the recruitment of new boys in Whitechapel, I think I found one. I'll buy. He's as stupid as a stool, but tough.
cannot enter.
New hideout, eh?
This is despicable.
I think we're gonna choose an ultimate. I think we're going to. So we need to decide one, and I really don't know which one I want. Please teleport itself to all enemies around you and strike them with fear. It just sounds amazing. But this one as well. I just think I'm gonna go for this one. I don't know if that's a good choice, but why not? I wanna try it out though. Oh, I was wondering why is that guy dead, but I killed him.
Easy does it, boys. We can deal with this first. Steady, boys. We've got its head.
So, just look at the blood regen we get right now. Feels so good. Thanks to the upgrade we made to our weapon. It really feels great.
back, sir. Sir, step away now! Die, vermin!
Or else what?
Die, vermin! Christ! Die, vermin!
Let's see. He's immune to my melee. I'm gonna use it. Wait. It did blood damage, but I didn't get any blood. So it might not have had anything to do with what I thought.
Locked, all right. Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert! Stop it!
Damn. He just got shot. Who are you?
What?
Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Is he the... That doesn't even look like the picture. This looks like his son or something. Oh, but it is his son. Oh my god, I thought it was him.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy he just faked me last nerve.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You're talking about Albert, though. You got someone.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me. It's just... well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
So wait, is he useful for something? I don't think he is.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
I think I can. Why are we walking backwards? Don't mind us. Just gonna execute him. That's all I'm gonna do. Bye bye, my friend.
I'm not afraid anymore. I died in this trench a long time ago.
It's for your best will. Short pain, bruv. Short pain. Who might you be?
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
I'd like to see
What
what
if-
kind of medicine you're selling.
Oh, that's what I need. That's what I need for the other quest. So yeah. I'm
Good
curious to
evening,
know about
my
you.
dear colleague.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Do you know Nurse
Something
Dorothy
tells me
Crane?
she's still gonna be important
I'd
for
like to know more
something.
about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Perhaps we will.
Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems.
Who might
cannot
you
enter.
be? I cannot enter, but can I jump? Or teleport?
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter
I
that
like this
house,
dude.
I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Oh, there she is.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me, just downwind.
I guess we're gonna have to find him. There's a right arm. Right.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Who are you
Welcome,
lot?
sir. Please take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Jonathan just tells his name to everyone.
I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to
I'm
waste with talk,
Dr.
but this hour
Jonathan
I can
Reed.
hardly refuse.
And I don't really know how to read.
Right then.
What do you have
Show
for
me
me?
what you have.
That's all I can buy.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
So,
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
Well, you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I
Yeah,
can remember, this part of town has been a
I said
bottomless
unusual.
pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
That sounds like a vampire or a beast or something.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Joe Peterson.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Yes, she's a nurse, and quite a good one. What did she do to gain such notoriety?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Oh, I got something new.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis. Well, guys, I'm gonna end it here. It's gonna be around an hour that I've been recording. So, next episode we will find who blackmailed our lovely lady, but also I got interested in this because I think there's gonna be a lot of money to find, and those two can also bring a lot of XP to the room. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao ciao.